So I'm putting together my A clarinet. This is the clarinet, and they come in different sizes. I have 5 of them in different sizes. They come in 5 pieces, so this is called the barrel, because it looks like a barrel. And then it attaches here. And then this is the upper joint, the lower joint. So there's cork here, so that it goes together smoothly. Joints there. And then at the bottom, the bell, for obvious reasons. I'm from Ireland, from Dublin, and I came to New York 11 years ago. So I'm going to put the reed on the clarinet. This is the reed. It's made out of bamboo. And it goes on the mouthpiece. This is kind of disgusting. It's not very clean. But this is the mouthpiece. And the reed goes on the mouthpiece like that. And it's secured in place with this piece of leather, which is called the ligature. So clarinet also has a very wide range, not as impressive as the cello, but still pretty for a wind instrument, it has a very, very large range. It goes down to a low D, below middle C, which is very low. Very kind of dark, low sound. And then the middle register. Light and flexible, and then it plays very high. You can even get some really high notes like the way on the cello at the very top. You get those kind of squeaky high notes. They're not very easy to control, though, as you can hear. So some of you might know the clarinet from a piece by Gershwin, an American composer, George Gershwin, called Rhapsody in Blue. And it's kind of a piece that made the clarinet really, really famous at the beginning of the 20th century. And the opening of the piece has a big clarinet solo, which uses glissando. So if you've seen on the cello, the way the cello moves the finger down the string to make a kind of a sliding note, a sliding pitch, the clarinet can do the same. So I'm going to try to play that for you. The opening of Rhapsody in Blue. So that's a glissando. That's made with the lip and the air. So you move your lips slightly and your fingers, you kind of, so that they don't move in a normal up and down pattern, you kind of slide them across the key, and with the air stream, you kind of push the air out in a way that connects the notes. So.
Wow.
And this is something that is used a lot in jazz, because it sounds a little bit like a cat or a baby crying, or a woman.
It's pretty loud too. How soft can you play?
Clarinet can play really, really soft. Yeah, it's one thing that clarinetists are very proud of, that they can play really, really soft. Other really cool things that the clarinet can do, it can do pizzicato like on the cello.
Wow, that's cool.
And let me see what else. Then, of course, key clicks. Because these keys all make a lot of noise, so people like to use that a lot. I think what other kinds of things we can play chords. when either the piano plays chords, obviously with a lot of fingers, or a string instrument plays chords, because they can really find those pitches exactly. With wind instruments, we're finding them with our lips, so it's not quite as precise, but it's a really nice effect.
Cool.
Then another thing the clarinet can do is flutter tonguing, which means with your tongue, if you roll your oars, like if you can roll your oar, then you can do that while you play. So I'll play a little bit of the Mozart Clarinet Concerto with the slow movement, just to show how the clarinet can be used to make beautiful long melodies and very smooth lines. Throughout the years, the clarinet actually became a more and more popular instrument, and now composers love to write for the clarinet because of all of the possibilities of what can be done on the instrument. And it's especially, it's used, as I said before, it's used a lot in jazz. You'll often see jazz clarinet. There are a lot of great jazz clarinetists, including Woody Allen, actually. He plays clarinet really well, and he's a great jazz clarinetist. And then Benny Goodman, of course, he was a very famous clarinetist. Then there's also the bass clarinet, which I have here.
My favorite.
I wonder why. The bass clarinet is has a range more like the cello. It's a lower instrument.
Wow.
Sit down to play this instrument. So this is the neck. It's made out of metal.
Kind of looks like a snake.
Yeah. This is also made of wood, like the clarinet. This is made of ebony. And the mouthpiece goes on here. It's the same thing as a reed, a much bigger reed.
Yeah.
It's also made of bamboo. It has a range, a really large range, and it can play very low and very high. It can do all the same kinds of cool things, like the slap tonguing I'm telling you about, the kind of pizzicato. The flutter.
So you can do like a rhythm with it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Together.
Wow.
Sounds awful, I'm sorry. Vibrato. On the string instrument, you do the vibrato by moving your finger just a little bit on the string, but on the clarinet, you move your lip. So there's a kind of a...
How about the exhale, inhale, exhale?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Kind of sounds like the waves in the sea.
Thank you, Carol.
Bye.